So, hey, it's Anna and Shannon.
And you are listening and watching The Assignment.
So thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. It's been really interesting and insightful to hear your comments, whether we run into you in the grocery store or via message or whatever it may be. It's been so super cool. So Thank you for that. And we're looking forward to taking a brief hiatus before we jump back into season 2.
Yeah. Anna and I, had never done anything like this before. So huge learning curve for both of us. But, we've had the best time ever. And really having listeners and having people support it and having people coming up to us and making those comments in the grocery store, on Facebook Messenger, or whatever it is, meant the world to us.
Yeah.
So if you are listening to the podcast, please like and share and follow us on YouTube and all of those things. It really, really helps to us to start to grow this and see where it'll go.
Yeah, because we truly have no idea. We're just sort of allowing ourselves to follow it organically, I think, and enjoy ourselves above all else. I mean, that's really what it's been about, is wanting an outlet of some kind to share ourselves and to share things that we feel maybe people should talk about more often.
Yeah. I mean, we often choose topics that are either taboo or that are deeply personal, or, about relationships or men. That was a terrifying one. Religion or, sobriety. But that's because, where Anna and I's interest is in poking into some of those topics that people are uncomfortable with, we find that the more we talk about some of that stuff, the more we can express ourselves, the more that it gives permission for other people to do the same.
Yeah. And it's been interesting to hear people give us feedback about how it allows them to then ask the same questions of themselves.
Yeah.
And see where they fall.
Yeah.
And that's really neat.
Yeah.
We really like that.
For sure. What was interesting is we did the episode about sobriety. How many people that came up to me and were almost kind of nostalgically talking about, like, oh man, it made me think about the first time I got drunk
in a field.
One girl came up to me and she said, the first time I got drunk was in Moscow. I was like, really? That is epic.
Was she Russian?
That is definitely not a field. She was not Russian.
It could have been a field.
Could have.
Plenty of fields.
I've never been to Moscow. Sounds so exotic.
I know. Mm-hmm. So I've been thinking a little bit about the first season and some of the topics we covered. And some of them, we started the writing almost, a year and a half ago? Mm-hmm. Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So oftentimes we've done the writing, we've walked away. It could be 6 months before we sit down to record it and read each other's writing.
Right.
And occasionally you feel a little bit different than you might have when you recorded it. Like there's been a couple of the episodes we walked away from going, do I still feel the same way?
Right.
And I think we could even revisit some of those. And it would be kind of interesting to see how our perception has changed.
Yeah. I kind of look back to my writing on the second episode of sobriety, about what I was writing about at that point of where I was at with my own recovery. And in fact, I think I had put my recovery on a pedestal a little bit. Huh. And since then, it's kind of taken a little bit of a tumble, which has been good for me in a sense. But, I almost look back on some of the stuff that I said in that episode as being a little bit smug.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as though maybe you hadn't progressed as far as you'd hoped you had in your relationship with it?
Yeah, I think so. Or I had thought recovered.
No. Not today, Satan. Not today. We will test you. Today's the day. I had one of those days.
Yeah.
For the first time since I quit drinking.
Really?
Yeah. Not that anybody needs to know this, but I wound up on a delightful little drug called prednisone a couple of weeks ago for an infection. Anyway, long story short, that created a whole lot of rage within me. For the first time, I went, fucking Martini would be really great right about now. And I don't think I had said those words or felt those words.
Right.
So that was unnerving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Destabilizing.
Yeah.
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 I didn't have Martini.
I did not deal with it that way.
I did not.
Good for you.
But it was the first time I thought about it.
Hmm.
And that was weird.
Huh. Yeah. What do you think is the episode that you're going to think differently about in 5 years from now?
I think spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the older I get and the more fragile I feel and the more fragile my life feels and the people that I love, how fragile their life feels.
Yeah.
I'm going to be thinking more about those big questions. And,
Right.
And I'd like to think I'm going to give myself the time to really dig into that a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What about you? Which episode do you think that you might revisit and look at a bit differently down the road?
I mean, I hope that news episode 2, that I go back and I'm like, fucking right, I was right about the aliens. The goddamn aliens, I was right. They're everywhere. They're living amongst us.
I hope you're right too.
That's what I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aliens. Free Winona, free the aliens.
Free the aliens.
Free the aliens.
Yeah. Invite them to your house.
Yeah.
Give them a martini. Sure, they could use one.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Living amongst all these crazy humans. Poor creatures.
So yeah, thanks for listening to our crazy ramblings. So we will see you again soon as we prepare to launch season 2 this fall.
Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.